Yes, people, what is going on? Chelsea 2, Newcastle United 0, and Timo Werner manages to find his way onto the score sheet yet again. When I say yet again, it means it's been a while since he's been on there for actually scoring, but he's had a few assists. Now he's on the score sheet properly. Get in. Oh, God, we made hard work of it still. Newcastle, who are fourth from bottom, we went 2-0 up in the first half. It was pretty much plain sailing after that. However, we didn't kick on. So there's a little bit still to be desired there. But look, we get 3 points in a game that was I won't say it was a banana skin. That's the wrong phrase, but it would have been very Newcastle to be very injury depleted, and we could have made very hard work of it. But we put the ball in the back of the net twice, and we get the job done. That's the bottom line. Before I go into this review, make sure you smash your like button. Make sure you subscribe if you are new around here. There's a lot of content coming from me over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, let's start off with this. A 2-0 game, one that we dominated from pretty much start to finish, one that we were definitely the better team in, but we still lacked that clinical edge. We still lacked those moments that win you big games, win you cup ties, win you those kind of things. Obviously, this is a league game, but if we could have got two more of those, we'd have romped home to victory, and it would have been a real statement. I've said about it loads of times before. Statement of intent, statement of intent, statement of intent. And I kind of looked at this game today and thought, this is lacking that statement. This is lacking that real oomph. I don't know what the technical word is, but that real oomph. That really like, oh, fuck this lot. Let's go and win this game. Let's go and absolutely mother them. Let's go and, knock the doors down and really make it our own. Do you know what I mean? Even when we won the league under Jose, I was saying to my dad many, many years ago, we still whacked teams 4-5-0, even 3-0, played them off the park. And if we'd have got the third goal today, it would have been here we are. Okay, this is what we can do. This is what we can do. And I know a lot of people are going to go, well, that's being professional. But we were also professional under Jose. I would have just liked to see a little bit more. We have a lot of youngsters that are playing. When I say youngsters, it's like Hudson-Odoi and Werner's a little bit inexperienced in the league, so I kind of count him as saying kind of crop. Mason Mount as well. But yeah, I wanted to maybe see a little bit more. And obviously, Tammy went off early doors. Hope he's okay. He looked that he got clattered on the first one, and then I thought it was just get up, or get on with it and get up. But I sound like a complete prick when he went down the second time. It's not a penalty. I don't know what they were saying on Sky, whether you thought it was or not. It's not. Jamal Lascelles makes a really good tackle, gets a foot on it. It shouldn't have been a penalty for when Tammy went down. Obviously, it's gutting to see him go off. But it really showed a statement of intent from a Chelsea point of view to continue with Timo Werner up top, on the left-hand side, with then put Giroud down the middle. It would have been very obvious to just take off Tammy, play someone like Christian Pulisic, and the game would have looked very different, or even Hakim Ziyech, or whoever you want. It would have been very different to have done that. But it was still, we want to play the big target man. We want to play the guy with Timo to be able to really, get the link up going. But let's talk about the two goals, because they're the things I really want to focus on, because they were real positives. Now, Timo kind of gets caught in the face and then goes off. And the first goal comes from Timo Werner making this gorgeous run with the ball. Darts in, darts out. Gives a little bit of a shimmy, gives a little bit of a shuffle, gets down the outside and then gets himself into a really nice position. Then comes up one-on-one with the defender. And he's right-footed. It's well known that he's right-footed, and everything that he can really do is on his right. And he gives a little shimmy again, the little fake, goes outside on his left foot and puts in a really nice cross into a really dangerous area. Now, it's lucky it falls to Olivier Giroud, but that's what he does. That's why he's there. Right place, right time, bang. It's not an assist for Timo Werner, not at all. But he is, he is very much responsible for that goal, shall we say. It was really, really nice. And what I really liked about that goal, particularly from Timo, I mean, obviously Olivier Giroud finishes it very well. Mason Mount makes a very good run into the box as well. But Timo, I liked the fact that I saw the aggression there. And I've seen it for many a time out across the last few weeks. But I want to see that aggression more and more and more from Timo. He clearly is pissed off that he didn't get the foul for the flick in the face. Use that. use that. It hasn't been going for you. Use it. I loved it. I really, really loved it. Go back and watch the live stream. You can see how ecstatic I was when he got his goal and how complimentary I was when he got the assist. That goal, when he was involved in the first. Really, really happy with him today. He gets man of the match from Sky. He pretty much gets it from me. I also thought that Kovacic was very good as well. But yeah, Timo Werner just had an absolute, not field day, but really showed us what he can do and what he can be. Yeah, that was the first goal. Get a lovely little dummy there and lovely little shimmy and stuff from Timo Werner going on his weak foot. Big plaudits from me. And then the second goal comes in. And I thought it was going to get done for handball. I thought it was going to get done for offside. Why, I don't know. But I thought it was going to get done for offside. I didn't know who it went to. The ball went in the back of the net. Of course, I was ecstatic about it. It was Timo Werner that put it over the line. Corner comes in, just kind of deflected off. Timo arrives at the back post, where he's in the right place at the right time. Poaches at goalwood. He puts it over the line. Darlow kind of clears it out. Either way, Rudiger puts it in, definitely for sure. Hits the back of the net. But it is Timo's goal. And it's not the best finish in the world, but it doesn't have to be. He's on the score sheet and hopefully he can kick on. I love seeing the aggression from Timo. I love seeing what it meant to him. He didn't go and cry and all this stuff and go, oh, I can't fucking believe it. He knows this is what he should be doing. Getting in, being involved, being in these dodgy positions for defenders to have to deal with, and they can't quite often. They more than often can't. He ends up in the right place, right time, poaches it home. Yeah, so impressed by him. I think a lot of people saw Timo as everything he's going to do is going to be on the counter-attack. It's all going to be pace. And this is kind of a side of him that basically shows I can do the poachy stuff. Which is maybe what we're going to see a little bit more with Timo, and hopefully that can come out in the next few weeks or so. But yeah, really, really good from Timo. Really, really impressed with him. And of course he gets his goal, and a lot of people are happy. A lot of people are happy. Yeah, I think I forgot my LED lights were even going nuts, having a party mode, because I was just so happy that he scored. But yeah, the second half, let's go into it very quickly. We didn't kick on. If we got a third goal, it could have been 3, it could have been 4, it could have been 5. The floodgates really could have opened, and we never did that. They had a free kick that Kepa made a reasonable save from. I think it was the free kick. He made a reasonable save anyway, Kepa. And they had these moments, and I just looked at it and kept thinking back to what the fixtures coming up the weekend. West Ham-Tottenham. The Tottenham-West Ham game, obviously, when they came back so late. I just looked at this and went, please just get the third goal, because they are not going to score 3. If they can score 1, they might be able to score 2, but I doubt they're going to score 3. Just get it done, get it done, get it done. And we kind of looked a little bit nervy in the latter stages when we didn't need to be. Everyone goes, oh, we're really professional and whatever. Maybe it looks a little bit different if we hadn't have had to make the Tammy change earlier. Maybe bring on someone else on, play a little bit more counter-attacking. I don't really know. But we had the facilities to play that counter-attacking style of football today in the second half. Draw people in with Giroud and let Timo run around like a headless chicken and go on. And even Reece James, when he go on, he had some fresh legs. If we'd have got the third goal, which we definitely had chances to get, then this is a really good performance. Instead, it's just a good performance. I'm happy, of course, we get 3 points. Chelsea are into the top 4. Yes, thank God. Yeah, I think a lot of people really overreacted about just how bad it was when it was like the latter days of Frank Lampard. The job was never that big. I think a lot of people thought it was. These teams have got to play very tough games. All around us, they've got to play very tough games. And even Everton are going to go, well, Everton have got so many games in hand over us. They lost to Fulham. These results do happen more often than not. All Chelsea got to do is just continue to win games and focus on ourselves. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Focus on ourselves. I will very quickly touch on Kepa. Don't know why he was played today. Made 1 or 2 good stops, mainly 1. Still would have played Mendy. I don't feel it's worth the risk. It didn't come today, but will it come in the future? I don't know. People are saying it's a clean slate. I don't know. I haven't heard any words officially from the manager or anything. But either way, I still would have played Mendy. That's my only little downer on it, maybe. But either way, look, we win. It's 3 points. That's the positive. Let's take this into Southampton and then hopefully into Atletico as well. And it's a really good opportunity to beat them because of the current situation that they're in. And yeah, hopefully we can take 3 points and get a couple of away goals in where are we playing? Bucharest? Yeah, against Atletico. And hopefully we go through and hopefully we can build on this momentum. It's not completely turned the corner yet, but we're trending in the right direction. So yeah, I'm happy in that respect. Thank you for watching. If you're new around here, make sure you like, share and subscribe. And I will see you back here for loads more Chelsea content very, very soon. And we're also doing a couple of Champions League watch-alongs next couple of weeks. Make sure you don't miss them. See you later.